Hello everyone, welcome. I gonna try adjusting that better? No. Okay. Sorry. Come on. Okay. I probably should just have left it alone. Might be a little bit off now. Yes. Yeah, that's a little off. Cuts off a little screen. Excuse me. It's okay. I guess. Sorry. There are problems. There are problems with 4.7, and I would like to tell... would I like to tell you about them? 4.7 is a thing I'm very, very hopeful for, because crafting is something I really want to like, but there are several, like, really bad problems that need to be addressed, like, immediately. Like, I was kind of hoping there was going to be a patch out today. I was kind of hoping, I'm sorry, they're trying to get a patch out today, and they haven't gotten one out. We have the fabricator, right? Dismantling stuff. For one thing, I don't actually think this is even gonna work. But let's see, we have 4 Defiance helmets. Let's just dismantle one. See if that actually works. Okay, it does. Which is sensible. Yeah. So here's an interesting issue. Well, here's like one of the big issues, and my understanding is that they changed this before the patch, or like when it went. It was part of the update, or it was part of the patch that became the first wave 1. So qualities that, or the resources you needed to have a quality of 500 or more, greater or equal to. All of the stuff you get from dismantling is going to be a quality of 300. And it says here, and this is everything. It's literally every single item you could possibly, do is 300. The only thing I found that does need 300 is this. And we get to another really big issue. Okay, cool. So I can take this, and I can use this. That's fun. But also, I mean, I don't even know. This is apparently a very, very small amount. But let's, like, okay. I don't know how, I guess I don't know how this is supposed to work if you put in, well, okay. Here's the deal. So, we've opened that up. Let me just look. Go to weapons, P4AR, Vestinine, or whatever. And also, actually, does the S38 need same step? Vestinine? Cool. Got aluminum and iron. Also, actually, does this need aluminum and iron? Listen, I gotta explain this. Look, Vestinine, with hepatitis, whatever, okay? Alright, you need hepatitis with a quality of 500? Look, I got hepatitis with a quality of 500. It is a quality of 500. I fucking bought it, right? Okay, so at the very least, yeah, I should be able to put this in and it should show up, right? 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 Where's the hepatitis? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Do I have to dismantle it into smaller boxes? Well, guess what? It doesn't show up. It doesn't show up here. And this isn't even pulling from the fucking, like, this is pulling from not just, like, ship inventory. This is pulling from, like, the local inventory. Actually, in all fairness, I don't know if it would work with the local inventory, but yeah, so right now, as far as I can tell, you can't craft anything unless you have, like, those 1SU boxes that you can't get anywhere because they don't give you 1SCU boxes. So, like, what the fuck? Yes! That is literally what it's been doing! all this shit that it's trying to dismantle, the hepatitis that I was trying to use, that's all in the local inventory. Even when it's in the ship, which is lovely. Which is good, but at the same time, like, it needs to be in, apparently, a small enough container, or the exact amount, and how do you divide these things up? You fucking can't. So, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if there's something maybe different with your, like, landing zone thing, but this doesn't even remotely work. I don't know what to tell you, but, like, for one thing, I have these 8SU boxes because that was the smallest goddamn thing I could buy. And also the fabricator is supposed to be like a 16 SCU size, but it will not snap because it is very much not 2x2x4. It's like 3x3x5 actually, and that should probably be addressed as well. But yeah, the fabricator, as far as I've been able to try, like, it's used. You can't use it. It doesn't work. Spirit problems. That's a lot of ship problems, man. Just so you know, I'm not bluffing out my ass. You can see that, yeah, I get, like, all this stuff that was there is here now. So that's a big problem. The inventory is pretty good. It does have some issues. I guess I'm just gonna do some bunker missions. Maybe I could go do some mining missions, but, like, I mean, there's so many other things. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though, that, like, literally, with 500 quality being the thing, I don't know what mining's looks like, but I've heard people complaining that, like, you can't find... It's, like, relatively pretty difficult to find minables that you can craft anything with. So it's like, literally, everything's just junk. Everything is junk. There's nothing worthwhile. And, like, again, the problem is that, like, it used to be that dismantling the item would give you a 500 quality thing. They just turned it off for some reason. And also, the star map has been the most broken I think I've ever seen it. What is this? What in the actual fuck is this? This is completely unusable. And also, oh, I'm gonna try and zoom out until I see ArcCorp. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh, that was the entirety of Stanton. Okay. All right. So let's just. Oh, okay. Disappeared. Disappeared. Cool. 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 Oh, and now this just doesn't work. Cool. Walla? Maybe Walla works? Nope. So, you know, I mean, PTU issues. But at the same time, what? How? And why? So, yeah. And I mean that is also a thing of like, I mean, it is Wave 1 PTU, so it is what it is. But, I mean, I gotta be honest, at least this is far more interesting than anything on live. Oh, and server error. Oh, and also, they just, out of nowhere, they've done a graphic overhaul of a lot of weapons. You know how the Gemini weapons have the little spiral blue thing? The like, glowy bit? They don't have those anymore. They replaced them with some, it's still that, like, it's still that, like, circular thing, but now instead of the spinny thing, it's like, it's just a rectangle inside of it. I think that just says Gemini or something. It's like, why? Why did somebody spend the time doing this graphical overhaul on these things? It was completely unnecessary. And a bunch of other weapons, too. And I'm not going to appreciate the time they took, I gotta be honest. Well, I guess that worked. And yeah, I mean, there's more issues. I tried to resize the windows so that the QR code could actually show up, but like I cut off stuff, so. But yeah, so far, like, it feels like the only thing that's actually working in terms of giving me new blueprints, because the blueprints are tied to the blueprints are tied to finishing missions. They're kind of arbitrary. Well, they are what they are. It's fine. It's a placeholder system. I don't really care too much about it. There is a 100. You know what? Honestly, I don't know if it's a 100% chance that you get items. I think it is. I think if it was going to be a dupe, then it might not give you an item, but I don't know. Grind the fastest grind mission. So some, like the Foxwell missions give you this list of blueprints. Vaughn missions give you this list of components, and so on and so forth. It's also extremely incomplete. And I gotta be honest, like, considering that, like what? Like light amplification and engineering stuff? Hang on, please tell me. Please tell me that they have an update. And that I started at the exact worst time. They did. Son of a biscuit. All right. Well, that's great because that's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh Well, I mean, wave 1's always going to be rough. It works decently well actually. And I was telling you about inventory problems. The inventory is good, but the fact that it does lag and that sometimes I just can't, just nothing happens with the inventory is a problem. A bit of a problem. And also in in the bunkers in the warehouse room thing, storage room, how sometimes there's two green boxes. So if you stand in between them, every time I've tried just opening inventory, because now there's area inventory, so you'll be able to just click a little button at the top of the UI and switch between containers, and but only one of them shows up when there's clearly two, and sometimes certain containers just won't load, and if you try using the loot menu in any of the loot boxes, nothing shows up. But if you try looting a corpse, for instance, that does work, so there's something weird about that. Okay, also, something is seriously fucked up with the website, because I was playing 5 hours ago, and according to the website, they updated the PTU 5 hours ago. They did not update it 5 hours ago, they updated it 5 minutes ago. So let's just read through here. Stability fixes, inventory rework. Oh, also, I will say, I did the 890 mission, which I don't think actually gives you any blueprints, unfortunately. Or at least it didn't. Or if it did, I completely missed it. I literally looked at this 10 minutes ago, and it was not there. And also, things that happened yesterday, I looked at things, and then it just said like something that happened an hour ago, it said that it happened a day ago. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening anymore. Let's see, crafting. Added blueprint reward to RCD exclusive contested zone rockbreaker areas, I guess. Correcting some other that are RCD themed, and slight movement of some blueprints to different mission types. CFP recovery cargo and destroy item blueprints reward setup. Made quantity bindings SCU CSCU sizes for crafting dynamic on the average cost of the recipe and always dynamic in the material list. Fabricator, animation polish, updated weapon crafting time. $890 has a size 4 radar, while the Idris only has a size 3. Ships and vehicles, updated Origin 890 jump with size 4 radar and 600K with size 3 radar. Oh, I guess we're getting a 600K now, huh? They definitely didn't just do this in a huge rush and typoed one thing. That's fun. A 600L. What would the L be? Because there's the 325A, 300I, 350R, 315P, extended model. Probably not. Trying to think, because there's the 135C. Yeah, so L has not been used. So we could go with luxury. That doesn't make sense. Long, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, does seem ridiculous. Because I know you ask that in full sincerity and seriousness. Litigation could have a courtroom ship. That could be interesting. Further expansion on the criminal system, you know. Lumbago, maybe maybe a medical ship. I don't know. I will say though that I did an 890 hijack mission, and like with a stock Spirit, and you know, I mean, it was rough because it was a Spirit, but with cannons fighting ships that I should not engage with cannons. But you know, it worked all right. It worked all right. So, and I know, like, the armor system, as I understand it, is a whole thing. But look, me piloting is the only constant in this entire thing. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing they need to balance around is the fact that I'm piloting. Cheetos. Hashtag not sponsored. Apparently we have 1.1, less than 1.1 gigs left. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's not too much else to say besides that without actual gameplay to back me up here. Well, you know, it's the best with what I can do. Hey, Misty. How's it going? Misty, you've missed my whole tirade about all the problems in Wave 1. I mean, we literally are updating the PTU right now. That is probably the most substantial problem because it's an intentional one. That there's a minimum quality standard. There's a minimum quality standard for every single item, except for like maybe a few, but only part of a few. Everything, you need to have a resource 500 that is 500 quality or higher. Game is good now. I'm probably gonna have to optimize shaders. Damn it. Eh, well, whatever. But that's the solar. That's the fucking thing, though. Like, every item you dismantle, it used to be. My understanding is that it used to be before it went to Wave 1, that all the items you would dismantle, all the items you would loot and dismantle would be a quality of 500 so you could craft them. Now they're 300. They're completely fucking useless. There's literally no fucking point in this build to having dismantle as a feature. It serves no purpose. It's a waste of fucking time. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, like... at the same time, if they did that, why not just say, hey, we're testing this, so you go and test, we would like you to test the mining. Or even saying, hey, we're going to disable the dismantling thing, so to incentivize people to test this. Because they don't fucking say anything like that ever now. Because this is open development. And they're clear about their intentions. Obviously. Did they? I mean, they didn't say it jack shit in Wave 1. Do you have a link to this? Because again, like, why would I care what they said about Evocati if I'm wave 1? I mean, I guess I could set it to Nyx, but I mean, Area 18 hasn't been amazing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, I mean, but literally just like their entire, like, the only explanation we were given was they didn't explain it. They literally just said, hey, we're gonna lower the quality for dismantled items. And it's like, I mean, if you're gonna take the time to say that, then at least, like, explain why. And I mean, like, why even have a minimum quality standard, right? I mean, I think it only makes sense either if it's extremely low, like 100 or 50 out of 1,000. So there is some junk that is truly junk. But, I mean, literally, something that is 499 quality is junk and completely worthless. Is in this current, I guess in the last build. Probably in this build, because it's what it sounds like. What do you mean they disabled Stanton? It freaks everybody the hell out when they do it. And also, like, if they want to focus test something, then tell me to test this particular thing, and I will. And also, if they disabled Stanton, then why was I able to set my spawn as in Area 18? I'm gonna sneeze in a... Oh. There was the time where everybody freaked the hell out because, like, they made missiles like 10% the speed or whatever. And they literally could have just said, hey, we just want to test things. This is absolutely not permanent. And that would have solved all, like, 5 seconds of drama. It wasn't that big of a deal, sure, but, like, you know. Everybody is freaking the fuck out in the, like, feedback Spectrum post about the quality thing. It's like, it's... I mean, I would hope to fuck it's a play test, or it's a placeholder thing, but... I mean, this isn't an Evo build, also. Part of the deal. Patch does not contain all intended features. Stability, operation, breaker station locations. Does not have anything to do with crafting. This particular build. Features and gameplay. Further location meshes updated and other performance optimizations. Further loot additions with new legendary generic box material and weapon rack. Updated mission and NPC wildlines. New exclusive dialogue, ledge grab placements, added new brandings, signs, set dressing. Prices, all refined materials have been adjusted. Where does it say they disabled? Oh, yes, okay. Okay. I see it now, yes. It does in fact say, this build will have Stanton disabled, please set your spawn to next for testing. But also, that's an Evocati thing. By PTU, like, it doesn't make sense to not test Stanton. Because if they only tested... Because if they only tested that, there'd be some serious problems. There'd be extreme problems. Where somehow, like, as soon as you enable Stanton, now nobody can get into Stanton. You need to spend almost $1 million credits just to fucking get into. Okay, you need to spend like 200K or something to get into the new locations. So like, I don't fucking care. Like, I mean, like, Stanton is still gonna be the place that's... I mean, it's supposed to be low sec. I mean, that's not really the case. Let's be completely realistic here. But I mean, also, I have missions that I'm doing that I can go and get the crafting recipes for, so that is something. There are minables in Stanton. And any number of other things as well. Just don't have any ships to fly. Let's see. I'm seeing a lot of LH 6s, so let's just pull that out. Why not? Let's wait, shy here. Do we have... Where's my wildwood? There we go. Oh, let's see. I do think that shift clicking and double clicking seems to be like the best way in general to go about, you know, doing everything. It seems like 99% reliable in the PTU patch, which is decent enough. It is a little weird having the gadget thing, but I guess that is what... Oh, and you can also move things around, so I like to have my equipment in my legs. So, bada bing, bada boom, that's how that works. Ammo... Do we have any ammo? Yeah, I guess I'll store some of those. And we'll equip that. Yeah, where is... I really hope I didn't miss out on anything. But yeah, the, God, where is the little circle thing? Yeah, the little circle thing that used to be a little spiral thing is now not a spiral thing. It's now whatever that is. Which, I don't know. I don't know why they would change it. I guess it's not bad. But what was the problem with it? I mean, it's not an actual issue at all, but it's like that was like the design queue of the Gemini weapons. And they just completely changed it. Which seems really weird to me. Do I have a Corsair in my inventory? I guess I would. Oh my god. Do I not have... Oh, I do have it. God. I didn't update my PTU, so I don't have the event one. But I don't care. Well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Do I have a Corsair? I don't know why I have a Corsair, but I guess I do. So I guess we can just use that. Why not? Let's see if anything changed here. Requirements. For one thing, all my blueprints have been reset. Wait a minute. Hang on. Yes, all of my blueprints have been reset. Is not great. Quality is still the same. Dismantling stuff. That's a bit odd. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. That's a bit embarrassing. It's a bit odd that it's not picking up anything. There are at least a few things that I should have looted. Unless it didn't persist between PTU patches, which might be the case. Oh, also... let's take that as well. This is the tractor beam. Oh? Oh? Okay. Alright, it took a minute. No, actually, before, also, it didn't show up. The, some of the stuff didn't show up. The commodities didn't show up in the inventory kiosk, but they do show up on the other thing. You know, I don't think I saw a fix for the star map. I really hope I did. Although, you know what? I know the commodities wouldn't have stayed over. Right. But yeah, so I guess if I could get, oh, Jesus Christ. If I could get a little bit of audience participation, if I want to be able to craft a weapon, just any, well, maybe not any weapon, but if I want to be able to craft a weapon to test it out, I need to be able to either buy or mine iron, aluminum, and hephaesticine. So if, by any chance, someone would be so kind as to, tell me where to get those, so I don't have to look it up myself. I can look it up myself. But I don't want to. I think one of the locations is Pyro Gateway. So that is probably my first stop. A Marlin lever action rifle. Look, listen. Only what you see, pal. I don't know, I would want to say, like, something mean about Ruger because Marlin got bought out by Ruger, but I don't think I have any mean things to say about Ruger. I mean, the Mini 14 is like the only 5.56 rifle with a 1 in 9 twist, which is like the worst twist rate for a 5.56 rifle. So, I guess there's that. And is the star map still busted? Oh, I mean, at least I could oh? Oh, hey, at least it's popping in a little bit more. That's cool. Oh, but I still... okay, yeah. It's still pretty broken. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Air gateway. I mean, I would say I tried, but I mean, I'm usually honest. I didn't try. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Sorry, I just realized I had... I fucking... HUD configured. Also, I suppose I do have the money to go and test the rock breaker thing if I really wanted to. I mean, I guess I may as well, but like, it's expansive. It is PTU though, so it legitimately does not matter even remotely. The real question Misty, I have no idea. I mean, it's not supposed to be a solo thing, but you could probably solo it. I mean, I think... I don't know. I feel like there's at least an amount of people, myself included, who, like, just don't care about the new activities. Because, like... I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad, but they just break and they don't fix them. Yeah, and there's also that. It's like they're... It's almost like they're just not made for longevity at all. Yeah. It was really funny seeing, like, somebody in Reddit was like, no, bunkers work every time. What are you talking about? And literally everybody was like, what the fuck are you on? I mean, it looks like so far at 4.7, these seem to work decently well, so... I also know that the Pyro asteroid bases work pretty well. In 4.6. I have no idea about 4.7. I mean, at this point, I mean, what? I mean, there's Rockbreaker.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved.
There's Rockbreaker. There's the bunkers that I could do. Everything else is pretty much an unknown. I can't really do crafting. I mean, we'll test it. Because again, oh, big thing that you missed, Misty. It seems like in order to craft a thing, you have to have the perfect size of material, or at the very least, 1 SCU boxes are too big. Yes. Even putting a 1 SCU box in the damn machine did not work. Fun is a word I suppose you could use. I don't know about that. Let's see. Put it in our local inventory. They only give you one. God damn it. Okay. I mean, are a lot of people running executive hangars now? do you mean very high inventory? And also just not letting me buy it. What? Quality 0? That's a good point. And why would there be even... I don't know. Why would there be less people doing? I mean, I literally just do not care about the executive hangars. It's way too much effort for something that isn't going to be persistent. Or is not guaranteed persistent. It's fun when there's no PvP. In the... Well, I mean... I can agree with that, but also they are kind of meant to be PvP areas. PvPvE, anyway. Okay, so did I just buy completely dud iron? Well, let's see. The desync bun experience is gone. Maybe you can survive the PvE part? Maybe. Okay, so it is 8 SCU.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Does say average quality 0Q or average 0Q quality. Gonna put this back. Well, okay, I guess I'll hold it. I should have also bought ammo because I'm gonna need that, but we'll come back to that in a second. Well, I mean, I don't... Well, it wouldn't pick this up. It will... it should... It should pick it up from the local inventory. I don't think it'll pick it up off of the ship inventory at all, so I don't think it's worth trying. Still not picking up iron. And even then it wouldn't matter because it was in an 8 SU container, so I could not physically put it into this goddamn thing. I need to pick up ammo. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be disappointed with when 4.7 goes live. I feel like I feel like the quality thing was an astronomically bad idea, and they should, like, probably have caught the hint immediately. I don't know. And also, it literally, like, the entire idea I had that they also suggested I would be able to do of looting stuff and dismantling stuff, completely impossible in the current implementation. Okay, alright. Put yourself in CIG's shoes. Hey, here's this thing. How about we make it impossible? How about we make this part of the feature completely impossible to use? Dismantling, completely worthless. Nobody should even try it. We're not gonna say that people shouldn't even try it. We're just gonna let them figure it out for themselves. Like, I don't know, dude.
Come back.
I mean, if I am doom and gloom about Star Citizen, it is not... It is completely and entirely CIG's fault. Of them doing something stupid, and then I'm like, holy shit, why would they do something that's this stupid?
Smart buy.
Am I getting lost on a station? Is this happening? No, not at all. Also, does this work again? Or, like... Does... I mean, if I can buy a 1 SCU box of this, then it'd be nice to be able to do that. Okay. Even just the one. What? Okay. I guess we're not buying resources. That's cool. I guess we'll go do Rock Breaker. Oh, let me get some medical supplies before I completely derp out here. I mean, I don't even know. Like, there... I don't know. There's a lot of things that's like... Because I don't think that blueprints are going to be persistent, because there's a lot of problems with that right now.
Thank you for visiting Kelto RX. Feel better, save more.
Listen, Misty. Yes, but there's a difference between... Let's just, like, throw the dial completely one way to confirm that this doesn't work or whatever. And there's also... Let's just completely invalidate the purpose for this feature existing. One of them makes some sense, one of them does not make any sense. And I mean, I'm not complaining about the, like, blueprint mission system, or the blueprint reward mission system. I hate it, but it's there because that's the best they can do. And that's completely fine. And like I was about to say, like, right now, every color variation of armor is a unique item. Which is just, unfortunately, how they set everything up in the game. Which is not good. Like, from a player usability standpoint, or from a, like, game optimization data standpoint. But it is what it is, because that's just how it be. That is the definition of subpar, but it is just the best with what we got right now, so. And I mean, I don't know, like, let's say, which I don't think this is the case, but let's just assume, you can only find resources that are a quality of, like, in Stanton, you can only mine stuff that's a quality of 499, just below where you can actually use it for crafting. That's like, okay, you can, you know, you can mine in Stanton, but you can't use any of it for crafting. I mean, what's the usable data there to, like, see how fast people burn out, or see how people just react to that? How many people burn out? How many people go to pyro? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's kind of useful, but is it really worth it? And even if that was the case, like, why not just say that's the intention? What do you lose from keeping that hidden from people? Like, I mean, certainly there's things that, you know, keeping secrets from the player base is a fine idea, like the Pico Balls. You know, that was a thing. That was a little scavenger hunt, but, I mean, that's a completely different thing, you know? Fair enough. I do wonder what they'll do with the item quality though, because what's the value in having a quality bar that goes from 1 to 1,000 or 1 to 999? I mean, like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it really doesn't have that much of a purpose. Because it's not like your stats are getting changed, like, you know, by 1,000. From what I've seen, like, the balance is, like, with weapons, like, the maximum damage you'll probably look at, depending on the weapon, it could be a plus 10% bonus at max quality, or it could be plus 20. All your chunk collected is 0. I mean... Oh, you know what's also a problem? Is that, like... Okay, if it was 0 or 1... well... If I could actually craft something, I could actually test the crafting feature. Instead of having this ridiculous... Every time I attempt to try and craft something, there's something stopping me. So, like, when I hit the button, does the game crash? When I try to execute a fabrication, does the game crash? I don't know. When the thing, you know, when it's, you know, when I'm looking at it and it happens to say 15 or something on the timer, does it crash? I don't know. So that's, you know, it's also a little bit of a problem. Also, Misty, if you do, if you are implying that you do want to work for CIG, presumably the Montreal team, and if you need somebody, if you want to leak any details about from the locations team specifically, I would be extremely interested. Look, listen, the freaking Pyro Frontier stuff, I mean, I haven't even seen too much of it, because I only do the asteroid stations. But, like, I don't know what that team's done. Those stations looked cool, and a lot of the other locations. I mean, Hathor was reused assets. Stormbreaker was reused assets. ASD, I assume it isn't, but I could be wrong. And you know, I mean, all of them look good. And I guess we'll see what Rockbreaker's like, but yeah. I just want to know. I just want to know. Oh, you know, also, yeah, and Misty, I don't know if you have heard well, I don't know if you've heard about the Argo Moth, because I don't think anybody gives a shit about the Argo Moth anymore. They looked into the future to this particular moment and said, no, this guy doesn't deserve to see more locations. I'd believe it. I think I've heard somebody say Canadians have a third eye that can see into the future. I'm pretty sure I've heard somebody say that. But also the problem with the Moth, they want to be able to release ships directly to live, which is completely fine. Look, it's been 2026 has been rough. 2025 was rough, but everything before that, you should have seen me like 2 days ago. Trust me, it was a better time then. With the ideas of what crafting could be. Instead of everything that it's not. The Moth, fucking, like, they released it directly to live. It had so many issues that people found immediately because they couldn't fucking test it because they didn't put it on the fucking testing on the PTU. And whatever ship they're gonna release for 4.7, which is either gonna be the Hull B or the Grey Cat UTV, allegedly, I don't know. It's the current theory anyway. Like, it's gonna have problems, not because it's a badly designed ship, not because this or that, just because they don't have the fucking QA to do the proper amount of testing internally. They're not putting it on the PTU to test it. And, I mean, like, they haven't released it yet. So, who knows? If they release it during the, like, release candidate phase, I mean, at least that's better, but that's not great either. And they also put off fixing, I mean, like, if you need a job, that would be a very good place to start. I mean, you also might end up working on Squadron 42 things, though. Which, well, I mean, I guess would also be good. Okay, we are gonna just refuel, and I'm gonna no, I should probably set my spawn point in Nyx, huh? That'd probably make more sense. Sorry, am I seeing any... Have I gotten any updates from anything? Anybody? Nope. Okay. Should sad. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't have extremely high hopes for Rockbreaker. And obviously, I mean, we'll see. If we run into anything that's like a two-person puzzle, I mean, you know, that's absolutely fine. I don't hate that. If I get sniped immediately. Well, I wasn't fucking expecting the crafting not to work at all. And also, Levski, historically, in recent times, has been absolute dog shit. So I did not want to spawn in Levski. That absolutely, I don't think was a terrible idea. Although, it is based off of an assumption. Right? I mean, it is what it is, but yeah. I mean, the more and more it's, the more and more I think about it, the more I'm just like, just Squadron 42 needs to come out this year. And I mean, I don't even really care if it's good. They just need to get the QA, the animation team, the narrative team, everybody working on Squadron right now, and move them over. At least 90% of them, move them over to Star Citizen. At least the QA team. Or at least QA. I guess QA team is a interesting way to put it. I could go a little faster. Oh, you know, somebody also suggested with the crafting that, like, looted items have RNG. Oh my god! Would that not be so much better? I mean, I think that just, like, for a basic item, you should really just not have... You just should not have a minimum requirement unless it's like absolutely super low, but yeah. For a tier 2 item, that's fine. For a tier 3 item, it only makes sense that you can't just take the worst materials and attempt to make a super high quality thing. I really... At some point I do kind of find these jump points to be kind of annoying. But that's a whole different thing. Just like really bright light and kind of a difficulty to see. Like, is this a turd or is this not? I don't know. After Squadron 42, they start working on the single player anime spaceship girls gotcha game called Sarsamune. Listen, when you go into a jump point and there's the trail of extremely bright light that literally is blindingly light, I mean, at some point it's not doom and gloom, it's just health concerns. I just need to get some, like, prescription sunglasses here to play the game, goddamn. And also, I'm sorry, the only thing I can focus on while going through a jump point is the jump point. And honestly, they took, like, the original song they had for the jump point was so much fucking better! That had the synth that made it feel all the mystical and shit. Ah, why did they get rid of that? Oh my god. It was literally a year ago. Turn the brightness down. I can barely see anything elsewhere in the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the landing gear automatically does the wings, and I've forgotten that. That's what that problem is. Tomorrow is the 27th anniversary of the Wing Commander movie. That's one. And even though that movie was a commercial failure, I think IGN maybe did a show, or is like starting a show or something, where they take like a celebrity into a game shop or something, and they just reminisce about games. And literally the first thing that Matthew Lillard saw was a Wing Commander game. He didn't play in any of the, or didn't act in any of the Wing Commander games. He acted in the movie, and he remembered the movie from that. So that's like, that's just awesome in my mind.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
And yes, that is a movie from the last century. Don't at me, bro. Please. I just need to set my spawn point. I don't know what I'm doing. If I need to set my, sorry, I don't know what sentence I was starting there. If, I mean, at least if I'm a gray muzzle, then, like, I don't know. I can do a redesign and I can just be completely monochromatic. Just silver hair, gray fur, black markings or something.
Hey.
I wouldn't even need to go digital to for coloring. Tail has to be limp then. It's just been replaced with a prosthetic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Also, does this have a variable zoom on it? Okay, cool. That's fine. I can't wait to be standing in the slightly wrong position and just immediately die. Bumping my head on that elevator. Don't think it would be under... What? If you have any work that's gonna be bringing you to one of those old QV breaker stations in the Kicker Belt, do we have something else we could use your help on? Fucking Valacar population control? What? This is fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I don't know where I need to go. Also, let's see, do we have comms here? Did they get rid of this freaking... Come on. They got rid of that forever ago. Because they want ships to have fewer MFDs. That was like 2 years ago. In all fairness. But there used to be an MFD on the fucking floor. Back in the days when you had the capacitors and the capacitor triangle and freaking, you can freaking adjust it with your little toesies. I don't think I'm ever saying that again. Unless I need to freak somebody the hell out. It's a black and white doomer. Fair enough. Well, I don't know where the missions are. Also, the map... I mean, I haven't seen Nyx. It looks like the map is just completely broken now, though. It does not want to zoom out of my ship. Okay, it's server error. Alright, cool. I was about to say, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I was gonna say, I don't even know if I'm in Nyx. There's no markers. The map doesn't work. Maybe I got an early test at Castra here. Good lord. I will say, I am having an amazing time for how terribly the game is going. Are we at 2? We're at 2 hours. Oh my god. But nah, I'm genuinely having a good time. I did mention, I mean, like, I did a little bit of ship combat, and in my spirit with energy cannons and stock loadout, and I didn't hate it. It wasn't particularly great because the stock loadout sucks, but if I was able to, you know, somewhat enjoy that, then that's pretty good. I don't know what the balance is anymore. I did hear that the Asgard has less armor than the Hornet, though, which does seem a bit odd. But like Asgard having less armor than the Valkyrie, I understand. To that degree, maybe a little odd. No, okay. I can't wait for an arrow that has more armor than an Idris. That's gonna be my favorite. I think the only thing I can do at this point is to just take a mission and hope that the map markers work. Oh my god. Tomorrow... Do you need me to use the map that doesn't work here? Okay, yeah, so this just doesn't work. I literally can't. Let's try jumping to it. I can't jump to it. Oh my god, does any of these buttons work? What the fuck? This is why. Oh my god. This is why I put my spawn point in Stanton, because something actually works there. Can I not get? Okay, thank God. For a second, I thought I couldn't get out of my seat. I was gonna be like, wait, what the fuck? Come on, dude. Oh my god. Where's? Do I? Oh, do I not? No, I do have an inventory here. We gotta put the backpack away because it doesn't work because I can't log out otherwise. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think the $20 for the Imperator level subscription, I think in this moment, just in these 2 hours, maybe not in these 2 hours, maybe in the last 30 minutes, yeah, I think it kind of made it worth it. Trying to think, actually. I think it is no one's fault but my own, but also I think I've literally, I haven't had anything to eat aside from Cheetos, a beer, and a soda today. I mean, maybe I ate something at 3 p.m. Or 3 a.m., excuse me. But, No, you know what? No! I had 2 smallish cookies when I woke up. So if I'm extra cranky, that's why. I feel like that's the opposite of a gamer diet. I don't know. Cheetos and okay, no, yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I feel like the quantity is the problem. It's not like it's a small like snack sized chip bag. And the beer might be slightly too bougie. I don't think it's bougie, but It's I mean, it's not Budweiser, I guess I can say that much. Or any major huge name. I don't even know, dude. Oh, hey, the map works! I almost took that for granted. Okay, so do we have missions? Do we have these? How? I also don't know how you unlock them. They could be in unverified. Does not appear to be. Map? Okay, we got the service stations. Oh, hey. Not currently accessible. See, they can fucking tell you that! Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper. Yeah. So who the fuck put these service stations here? They're so far out! I guess we could go to a service station. Oh my god. Look, also in Force 7, I literally just want to do bunker runs. And 890 runs, and like, I mean, I would love if there was more content that was just more on the casual level to do. That was my hope, that was the dream. I don't think that that dream's completely crushed. I do think that the quality thing is gonna be a big sticking point for enough people that, like, if it was actually their intention to do that, I do think they will change it. Again, I don't want to have, like, I'm okay with the loot, like, scrapping stuff, looting it, and it being terrible quality or whatever. I'm fine with that. I guess I'd prefer if it was normal quality, but, like, you know, whatever. I will say I have I had a few things of ramen noodles. Or I had a little thing going this week. Where I would have ramen noodles, and I had this particular recipe. I would use garlic cloves, green onion, what else? Chili pepper, or chili, yeah, chili, it's chili pepper? Chili powder, red pepper flakes, sesame oil, yeah. It was real good. It was real good. And, like, and milk also for just a little bit of milk. Throw in there for some creaminess. Real good, real good. And also the chicken seasoning, specifically. But I ran out of garlic cloves. And I used, oh, ginger, also ginger. But I ran out of garlic cloves. I used, like, these compressed ginger cubes, and it's just not the same. I probably used too many garlic cloves in all fairness, though. But goddamn, it was good. I do know there is one thing I will spoil. These stations do have something I like. I did see somebody say, like, in a Reddit post that somebody was like, oh, I like these stations, and somebody was like, Control C, Control V, and I'm like, that's okay. This is alright. I mean, like, I really don't like when they just, when they really do just copy and paste things. I mean, like, the ASD facilities are alright, the breaker station, or the, well, maybe not the breaker stations, but like, those are supposed to be instanced. The fact that they repeat them, there's not supposed to be 100 locations, there's supposed to be one location, but it's just, you know, it's just how it be. I'm okay with that. Something like stations probably should not be Control C, Control V. We will get to the thing. We will get to the thing that I like.
There, all set.
I like the style of this hangar, although I feel like it feels like the hangar's on the lower half of the circle, and it feels like it should probably be on the upper part of the circle. Since the landing pad is supposed to go down, I don't know. But hey, at least they're reusing the Levski assets. That's good. I mean, I hope they reuse them more places than just Nyx, but, you know. Also, I don't know where the thing I'm looking for is, but I know it's here.
System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I do want to know why everything is out further than Nyx 3, though. That does seem kind of weird. You know, actually, it might be in a... I think there might be an asteroid... There might be 2 asteroid belts in Nyx, and there's one that's closer and there's one that's further, and it could be that this is the further one. Because it seems like they're all in a sort of orbital array here.
You looking for anything in particular? Why buy something when you can just take up space for free?
You need to put a cup in there. Hmm. You know, I probably should have figured that out 2 seconds before. There isn't... You can make coffee. There's a coffee machine. There's a vending machine, I should say.
Yeah. Why buy something when you can just take up space for free?
Life been good to you recently?
That was the thing I was excited about, the coffee machine. I don't even like coffee, which does make it ironic. Shelf. Hey, I'm right here, dude. Chill the fuck out, man. What?
Where are you going? Welcome to my humble little shop.
Do we have night vision? No, that's a flashlight that's been... It's just hanging off the side for some reason. I think. Probably.
Passing on the deal of the century.
Okay, now I'm just curious. Commodity trading? Tell you what, also, I don't hate this, although it does seem a little bit like there could be some more shops. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Okay. If they have weapons and armor, that's... They probably have some other stuff too, but we'll see. Well, let's see. What weapons do you got? Oda pistol. ASC, scalpel, triple down, rangefinder, dead rig, noxious specifically. Okay, okay. No backpacks, but okay. I guess it be what it be. I really hope they have some sort of mug that you can fill with coffee in the coffee machine, but... I guess we'll find out. Central hub is... Hang on. Central hub admin? Well, shoot. Okay.
I get you anything?
I mean, do you have a coffee cup? Hang on. Color me curious. If I get a beer bottle,
I'll get that sorted for you.
completely drink the beer,
Yeah. Why buy something when you can just take up space for free? Howdy.
cannot put the beer bottle in the coffee machine. Damn shame. Do you, dear sir, do you have a coffee mug?
You're lucky I need customers.
I mean, you have coffee.
Great. Let me take care of that. Yeah. Why buy something when you can just take up space for free?
Some other time then. Welcome.
Can I put coffee can? No, I cannot put coffee can in coffee machine. Well, in all honesty, I don't know how I feel about the layout of this location. It does feel sort of haphazard. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. And if these are, like, copy and pasted, which would make, I don't know, some logical sense, it's also signposted enough that I'm not going to get lost as well, so... Like, that's not an actual concern, really, but... So this is habitation. We have 3 elevators. Okay, alright. And you have your little crime thing, so if you're... have been bad, then it's not a problem. That's good. I don't know if these are... I mean, are these better than the Stanton stations? I mean, they don't have, like, the shops. I don't know. I feel like they could be... I guess the only thing I would want to see from these is, just more shops. And also, like, if you have a coffee machine, maybe sell coffee mugs so you can use the coffee machine. I mean, I should have known, I guess, to bring my own coffee mug, but, you know, I guess that is whatever. They don't have... no. Okay. They also have models for pizzas. It'd only be fair, Solar, if you doomed and gloomed over pizza. I think it would only be fair. Oh, sorry, when I said that I haven't eaten anything today, I heard, like, the garage door opening, so possibly somebody has delivered pizza. How many pizzas would we have at this pizza party? And before it's brought up, you are buying the pizzas with your in-game credits. And if it comes to it, I will eat all of those pizzas on a stream. In-game. In-game. Before I set myself up to... Hell yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has please visit us again. Goodbye.
But yeah, Solar, I don't know if you've been present for the last 30 minutes, but, I don't know where the fuck to go or how to unlock the Breaker Station missions, so... Eh? I mean, well, you know, I guess it literally said, was it bounty hunting? Mercenary? I don't think this is gonna be a, hey, go to this location. Oh? Look, I'm happy to be wrong here. I am genuinely happy to be wrong here. No. For a second I thought it genuinely would have given me a location. No, because it's PTU. And I don't do anything on PTU, so like, my rep is nothing, basically. I think there are 2 asteroid belts in the Nix system, and I think that these ones might be in the outer belt, but I don't know for sure. I do think it's extremely weird even then. I'm looking up the thing about the stations, because I need to know. I need to understand what's happening here. The thing is, like, they just post, like, updates in the patch notes, so I don't know. I guess I just gotta go to, like, the last one. Or the first one. Moved missions to ship mining contract category for the location art. So, ship mining? What? Did... Eh. I mean, where do I even go to start mining rap? Do I need to go back to Stanton? So what was that about Stanton being fucking disabled? But where's the missions for hand mining? This is stupid, dude. Come on. Ice Juvenile and Ice Adult Valacar added and polished to breaker station locations, increase spawn rate. Okay. Okay, but yeah, but still, why would they have disabled Stanton and the Evo patches then, huh? I mean, they did it, obviously. They had it, changed it to ship thing. I don't fucking know, dude. This is stupid. This is dumb and I want to go home. That is true. That is true. But like, man, what is the isn't the expectation that you literally every PTU patch you restart your you reset your character, so all of that rep would have to have, you know, gotten reset? I mean, you don't have to do that, but you know. I don't know, dude.
Have a good one. There.
I mean, I doubt it's as bad as the QV stations, in the sense that, like... Okay, that element of the map is still busted. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell because an asteroid base or an asteroid belt is massive, and this is at least just a collection of asteroids. I think this is probably in an asteroid belt. If I had to make an educated guess. Why? Why do I play this game? It's been 3 hours and I haven't fucking done anything. No, I did do some Bunker, didn't I do a bunker mission? Maybe I did a bunker mission, I don't know. Oh my god. I know I did some missions before stream, and that's probably what I'm thinking of. Oh my god, man. I don't want to bring it back to that whole fucking mission quality thing, or the minimum quality thing for crafting, but god damn it, man. That, like, that is just the piss in my Cheerios, you know? There's literally no other way to describe it in my mind. Literally, what I would have loved this stream to have been was just me running bunker missions, unlocking new blueprints, crafting items for no apparent reason or end goal, and just being like, ooh, we can make this helmet. Let's make this helmet now. We can make this pistol. Let's make this pistol now and equip it and see how good or terrible it is. And how am I gonna get better stuff? Do mining and have all of my materials in one SU boxes that I can't use? Everything says zero quality. Everything says zero quality. That one, in like when you tractor beam it, everything does say zero quality. And also, frankly, it doesn't show up because the 300 quality stuff doesn't show up. Why doesn't it show up? I don't know if it's working or not, otherwise. If it shows up and it's like, hey, you can't use this, it's too low quality, that's way better than just it not showing up. Don't need to show car. You very much do! In this context? Better tune quickly here. Shit. Come on, baby. Come on. No, it's... Ah, damn it. Also, like, what would the fucking point be of buying materials at 0 quality? That is not the case. That is not what happened yesterday. And things just bugged out for me when I was trying to buy stuff. So like, God, I don't know, dude. And I wish they, if that was the sign, I would tell them to stop being so fucking cryptic. To get off whatever fucking high horse they're on. Cause literally, I'm not going to be able... I wouldn't fucking be able to mine and get the fucking resources to show on stream. Cause it's gonna take too long. Sometimes the sass and the sarcasm is too much for me, and you know, I feel like at some point we're getting there. We're I'm not trying to be contrarian. I'm just gonna be honest. I seriously fucking doubt it. That would make sense, and CAG doesn't like to make sense. So fucking done with the map being broken. Honestly, I would be very surprised if they gave you a prospector for free on the PTU when there's mining to be tested. Genuinely, I don't think that's a thing. That's the sort of move I don't think they've, like, ever done. Otherwise, the whole, like, Imperator test flight thing would not exist. And they would just give everybody who participates in the PTU the new ship. And they have never done that. Okay, they probably have done it at some point, but it's absolutely not consistent behavior. And certainly not on PTU. Yeah, but it would be necessary to test a thing out. Well, I mean, like, When they made the 100i, they stopped selling the 300i game package. At least, like, you know, all the time. Maybe not exactly at the same time. So, like, they don't just flood the thing with the most expensive game packages. Or flood the thing with the most expensive ships. Because of the FOMO stuff, mostly, but... I don't know, dude. I'm kind of like... I mean, I just want to go do some bunkers. That's all I want to do. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And then CIG took it away from me. By letting them fucking break into a bazillion pieces. Should I rent a prospector? I can. And I guess I should.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Well, I have egg on my face. I don't know. I could have bought this. I could have bought this in PTU, though. But I don't have any way of knowing that. Unless I go and reset my account. My PTU account. Which, as much as I would love to say to prove a point, I would never buy a rock. That's a good point.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I don't have a rock, no.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Notice how the Aurora says Mark 1. I mean, like... I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that's new. I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's... I Gonna be honest, I don't know why the door is pushing me around so much. Jesus Christ. I wish this was a beer and not a soda. I had to spin it around 180 degrees to open it. Or that would have been much better timed. Also, I don't know where the fuck to get the famous site. I don't know where you go to get that. I think I saw iron and aluminum somewhere, but like, I don't know where any other thing is. I don't want to fucking go. I don't want to fucking use this map because it's fucking shit. God, oh, come on! Jesus Christ! I don't think there's anything around. I don't think there's anything around ArcCorp. I think there might be something, but like, I don't know. I'm assuming I can find iron somewhere on Hurston. Or somewhere at Hurston. This way to choose what to keep and what to throw away is to take each item in one hand. Does the spark joy? If I could get any audience participation, some directions to where I can mine iron, aluminum, and phanesite. I guess I'm gonna look it up myself. But yeah. Find rock on planet. Solar. Oh, solar. The hell was I gonna do? What even is a good Star Citizen mining guide? Regolith? I think that I've used that before. I don't think it's going to be very well optimized for phone, but also it might be a little different in 4.7 actually. Don't need a calculator, I need locations. I need locations? Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh my god. All on Hurston Moons. Okay, good. Okay, the website definitely not made for phone. For mobile. Absolutely not made for mobile. I do care, thank you. If I get sniped by somebody, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is there any Because they changed mining so that it's just one resource plus inert materials per rock. At least as a placeholder thing. That's fair. You know what I mean. But there is the chance that they changed a lot of things. But, eh. Well, do you think I'm gonna be elated or disappointed tomorrow with the Star Citizen Live? And I want tomorrow, if there's one goddamn thing that I can have tomorrow, cause good news, bad news, good quality SCL, bad quality SCL, that's, I don't know, that's perhaps more out of my control than anything. I mean, look, in all fairness, Zach Priest did, like, in the Star Citizen, or the CitizenCon Direct, he literally admitted to not understanding how sights worked. With, oh, we can't put sights on a rocket launcher because you'd have to put your face into the tube. And then they proceeded to presumably understand, wait a minute, that's not how that works at all. And then put sights on a rocket launcher. So like, listen, I'm sure something's gonna set me off tomorrow. But the one thing I want is to be able to buy a goddamn Stella Fortuna themed P4AR. I don't know if that's just completely nonsensical. It's all I'm hoping for. It's all I have now. Also, why these clouds? Just me or these clouds make Aberdeen look like mashed potatoes? I don't think it's really killing my... Do I go for titanium? No, I shouldn't. I should focus. I think in history there's at least a few people who have yelled at clouds. Look, how much titanium can I get from one of these rocks? This one's impossible. Mass. Okay. I don't like. I need to just get one SCU in order to like. Holy shit. Okay. All right, we're back to this thing where the prospector is, as far as I'm concerned, fucking useless because everything's impossible to get. Oh my god. Wait a minute, I thought they only had one resource per rock. Okay, I guess they don't. Actually, that's not that ain't too bad, honestly. Oh, also they have the little quality marker. That's good to know. That's good to know. Now I know what I'm looking for. I do have to admit, whatever you might think of Aberdeen, I do gotta admit this atmosphere is is hellish. In the good, like I feel something when I look. Also, didn't you say Aberdeen had the highest percent? Why am I just finding titanium? Corundum, I don't need corundum. In all fairness, at least it's a lot easier to say, hey, I don't need this one resource. So that's fun. If I keep moving in a direction, I should eventually run into something. Oh my god. Should I mention at this point that I've spent like 3 hours trying to craft a single fucking item? I don't know. I feel like this is extremely fucking relevant to the conversation. Okay, you know, I guess that's not fair. I tried to go to a completely different place, and that just didn't have anything for me. I tried to go to Rockbreaker, and that just did not work. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I don't even know anymore. I was excited about 4-7. You know, hey, at least bunkers are gonna work. Probably. Okay, so I have no other choice than to use the map then. Aluminum. What do we got on Aberdeen? Nothing? Come on. Aluminum, titanium. I haven't seen any aluminum, I don't think. I'm so tired of this. Man. Helping is one way to put it. I think the titanium and the astaline, whatever, I know that's something I need. I don't know what else I need. I don't have a fucking, like, inventory, because I don't have a blueprints library I can just pull up and be like, oh, hey, what do I need again? It might be corundum. But that might be for weapons. I don't know. I don't want to be a whiny bitch about this, but at the same time, man, like... No, the quality's too goddamn low on everything! Oh my god. Jesus. Wait, I'm staring at a rock right fucking now, game. What are you doing? God. Man, I mean, this doesn't have anything to do with, like, Wave 1. This is just, like, some fundamental... This is what they decided for the design of this. And it fucking sucks. Some of the rocks just don't want to work at all. I mean, I hope I'm like 2 seconds away from a server error, and that's the reason why I can't fucking scan rocks. We're just gonna exit to menu. I'm not doing this. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just like looking at a thing. I don't know. I still think it's extremely concerning that like I fucking buy all of the resources and just because it's in one SCU boxes, I guess I can't fucking do anything. It's oh my god. I literally am only seeing one person on Reddit say anything about crafting. Everything else is about the ship armor stuff, which I really don't care about myself right now. And I looked at the issue council looking at fabricator things, and none of the issues I saw came up. But I only looked at fabricator, not crafting. So, that could have something to do with it. I'll tell you what, I think you can get a P8AR from doing bounty hunting, legal bounty hunting, the blueprint for it, so I mean that's something, but Jesus Christ. No, not chat line. Forums, general. Okay, looks like everybody... Because the pulverizer, you can only get the blueprint for that from doing criminal missions. Which doesn't really matter either, just do all the missions because there's no point in specializing because they don't have fucking reputation or any of that shit. I hope I sound like an exceptionally broken bun. Because I feel like it. We have the bundle. Oh, it's true. It's true. How long do you think it's gonna be before we get the crafting recipes they said we were gonna have? Or they say that, oh, you're not gonna be able to craft the items, you're only gonna be able to craft the cosmetic bundle thing. So we're not gonna give you the ability to craft stuff, even though that's what we said at first.
Looking to improve your health? At Kelto RX, medicine isn't only about
And there are also, like, some intention stuff with 4.7. They're gonna talk about... They're gonna have a giant thing on the website talking about, hey, this is what crafting is, this is where we want to go with it, this is, like, the intention, all that stuff. But that'll only be when 4.7 goes live, or when it goes, like, Wave 3.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Fuck everyone's pleasures. Well, we'll see.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
If they move if they get rid of the...
Welcome.
If they get rid of the, that requirement, the minimum quality requirement, and do give everybody the required, blueprints for stuff, then 4.7, then 4.7 will be beautiful. I don't think that's gonna happen, though. Jeez. I didn't want to press that, but you know, I guess it is what it is. Man, I did not think today was going to go this way. I'm a little afraid of how Sunday's gonna go. I don't know why I started falling. I did not hold control there. Jumping off the roof wouldn't be enough to. Jesus. Damn. Sorry this is such a long jump, but it's been a journey, this stream. Did I mention everybody on Spectrum's also complaining about armor? God, I mean, like, listen. Oh, here we go. About crafting gameplay. Does CIG have some kind of misunderstanding about modern industry? Oh, that's a stupid question. About why does the kill shot or like crude manufactured things, why are they the way they are? And it's just because it's a video game and they're not going to make you make a CNC machine and a rifling machine and all that shit. Because that'd be insane and nobody would like that. The thing is, I literally just don't understand if I just have a fundamental misunderstanding of how to use the fabricator, or if it's just this stupid, where I just can't, where I can't buy something, because okay, the iron that I bought this stream could have very well been 0 quality. I 100% recognize that. The exact same thing happened when I bought other material, when I bought iron before, and it did 100% have 500 quality. It just did not show up at all. I'm gonna sneeze. Jeez. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's just kind of a thing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, you know, here's another thing. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. um, every time, maybe not every time, but like, so many times in Star Citizen Live, Jared is just like, we asked the community a bunch of questions and then promptly ignored them. I was like, look, I understand not every question, like, some people are gonna ask ship content team about a ship feature or whatever, but like, man, it's just like, the way he says it so many times just makes him sound like a fucking dick. I don't know. And it gets kind of old. I mean, I could, I don't know, man. There's a better way to say it. Hey, we asked the community questions and took the ones we had the best answers to. So we wouldn't just say, yes, this is being worked on, or yes, we're aware of this. The question that isn't gonna get asked, because, I mean, that I want is, like, what's the status of, like, what's the priority, where's, other weapons that are mentioned in lore, like the whole Armitage weapon manufacturing, Gemini, actually, even though it's a ballistic manufacturer, it did mention that they had recently bought out a energy weapon startup. Where's that? There's gotta be like a dozen other things, like, Lightning Bolt is supposed to have a shotgun. You know, obviously Lightning Bolt could also have an assault rifle and an SMG as well. Like, where's the priority on stuff like that? But startup ended up being, it would be so funny. That would be so fucking lazy. Cause it's a good fucking story that, hey, Gemini is this company that started out, it basically revived ballistic weapons, and that was them 300 years ago or whatever, and now they're buying an energy weapon startup, and this is, they've changed, and it can be a little fucking small faction story about where they were, where they're going, and how you can influence that as a player by doing missions for ballistic purist dude or energy weapon fanatic. Okay, so I do have, so there is this mission. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but it kind of sucks. But it was all a scam. Startup owner makes away with millions after company shows its hand. I mean, that could also be a story, but I don't know. I want more. I want more shit to show for it. And if the weapon content team has the time, and look, the like refreshing like a dozen weapons or revamping the, you know, the visuals on a dozen weapons, that could just be an onboarding thing. And if that is the case, okay, hell yeah. I still don't know why they would change like one of the central motifs for Gemini. That does seem weird to me. That does, I guess, rub me the wrong way. Revamp the only weapons the game will ever have. We know there's a goddamn crossbow on the way. It's not every weapon. Ugh. Okay, but also, like, would it not be awesome if they had a new weapon every patch? Would that not be a little bit more appealing to be like, ooh, we got a new weapon, we got a new armor, we got, you know, we got that in the monthly bundle, holy shit, that's awesome, dude! That's not the... Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't set something to lamp, because... Also, hang on, I do have power to thrusters. Feel like I'm falling faster than I want to be. Okay, who's the real Doom? Who's the real Doomer here? Just casually, yeah, we're gonna sell a weapon for 5.2 times the amount that we normally sell them for. When I make a small offhanded comment about being hopeful about something. Sorry, let me read the full comment. New weapons for $26. For $26, you ain't getting access to it for another 3 months, also only in large and medium I mainly read the first part with the $26 part. I mean, like, when they were adding a new weapon every patch, I don't know if I really want to say that was part of the appeal. I guess it was, right? But, yeah. Alright. Prone there. Let's see here. We got 3 Duty McDude faces. 2 somewhere else. Got 4 for McDorfer there. We got 1 round to make 5 for MacGyver. Oh, there he is. Hell yeah. Okay. I didn't even need to reload. But I did, and I lost all the aura points. Oh no. Oh no. If if there is a weapon bundle with the crossbow, probably not. But we'll see. I won't say no. I'll say maybe, but probably not.
Did they fall into a jump point? Where the hell did they go fighting? Didn't see a damn thing. Where the hell did they go? Someone wants to tussle. Seriously, come on out. I'll cover you.
Ooh. I could see them releasing
Go, go, I got your back.
the crossbow with a
Got one down.
Jesus. I could see them releasing the crossbow alongside a Reliant skin. Because I don't think... God, I forgot to reload my thing!
Come on, no one should have hit.
Oh, desync, what is happening? Jesus! Got his cousin. Oh no! 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 Oh jeez.
I've got you covered. Making shots. I got you. Go, go. Hold still, goddammit. Gonna find you. Tag. Holy shit! They just killed him. Yeah. Keep moving. Tire yourself out.
Oh jeez.
Taking a walk around. Think we might have an audience. Bring it.
You know, that was some kind of impressive.
I'm wounded.
Shooting them in the back. Classic. Classic. Sure to grab their gear. You can break it the fuck down. You're right, I should do that. I should do that so I can interact with crafting at least in some goddamn way. Oh, you should have seen the bug that happened before where I tried to get into a med bed and I just laid down and like in front of or off to the side. Also get used to opening the inventory instead of the instead of looting them, cause yeah, that works Oh, son of a bitch. I was gonna say there's another thing.
Found a body. No sign of the perp.
There's another thing. There's another thing. Do we have any loot boxes in this area? Would any loot boxes please stand up? There we go. So try to loot them. Try to loot. Try to loot. Try to loot. And nothing happens. But guess what? You open the inventory. You open the fucking inventory. Boom. Fucking Coswell jacket sand. I don't have room for it, but it's there. Look at that. What the fuck is going on with that?
Corpse on site. Starting search for suspect. Shit. Got a corpse. Start searching. Found a body. Beginning search of the area. See if we can find it. Found a body.
Oh, am I really that full on inventory? Good lord. Okay. Well, we can make do. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't know, dude. All right, before we engage with any element of crafting that we can, let's at least get into atmosphere, get out of the trespassing zone. Also reminisce on the fact that, God, I do like the Corsair. God damn it. Look, I mean, the Starlancer is just... The Starlancer attack is just like... It checks all the boxes, I guess, but kind of loses on the vibe. Which is unfortunate, because they're not going to make... They're probably not going to make something... Like, it's not the MISC style, it's just that... It's I don't know, I want something... I guess what I really want is a converted freighter to be a little bit more martial. Which I guess, in all fairness, the Starlancer attack kind of is that, but yeah. I mean, it's alright. I mean, it wasn't designed as a cargo ship. It was designed as a base building ship. They just released the cargo one first. In all fairness, the Starlancer Max can carry a good number of the maximum size cargo containers. So, that has to count for something. Welcome, Inez. You've dodged the worst. You've dodged the worst of my wrath. My 4-7 PTU wrath. That is true. They really do. They really do. Didn't I? Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Oh, also, yeah, I don't know. The first time I tried doing this, it wouldn't snap to the grid when I tried to manually play stuff. I don't know what that was about, but it does it now, so. Can I place? There we go. That's okay. Color me curious. Take the gallant. Oh, I guess not. Take that and that off. Deliver to local inventory. Sure. Deliver to machine grid. Okay, so local inventory, huh? Well, would you look at that? We used the fabricator. The fabricator was used. Can I stack? I can stack these up. Very nice. You know what, Solar? Shit, you might be right, actually. Maybe I swear, the stuff you bought? You might be fucking right. But, like, if the stuff you buy is 0 quality, oh my god. I can't. I just can't anymore. Why in the fuck would they do that? Okay, so like literally they added crafting but made it like I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you like mining, that's okay. But look, I tried. The star map's fucking broken. It's a pain in the ass to fucking use more than usual. Oh my god. I fucking, like, the prospector sucks. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate using it. I don't want to interact with mining. The only possible way to interact with crafting is to do mining. Why? Man, I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna end it here. I just don't want I don't want to do this anymore. Uh I mean, I guess I'm glad that I know that's... I guess I'm glad I know that's the problem now. But, yeah. Oh, also, this is fun. I don't know how this is gonna, how that's gonna work, but it's... Ship not land. My fucking Christ. It's always something. It is always something, man. Ugh. I mean, aside from all the bugs, all they have to do, as far as I'm concerned, all they have to do to make 4-7 good it's okay. It's okay, Solar. I'm not forgetting about the backpack. All they gotta do is to get rid of the minimum quality requirement and maybe fucking make it so that the resources you buy are have an actual quality thing. That's literally all I need in order to enjoy 4-7. It's all I need. It's all I need. It's all I need. So much more they could do and should do with crafting, but you know, it's okay. It's tier 0. They said they weren't going to do any tier 0s, and then here we are, but you know, it's what it is. I really hope somebody brought home a pizza or something, because I could fucking eat. I've had a day, clearly. Until next time, have a good day. Great day even. Chowskis.